Mr. Capone. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I canceled tickets to the opera because I heard there was new players in town. No one told me it was Halloween.
Well, it's more like Christmas.
Oh, I like that. It's very good. See, my associate and I have come with a proposition. We've seen how you run your empire, and we're impressed. But there's room for improvement.
We'd like to offer our services.
I got a better idea. How about I show you how business is done in my town?
You or me?
Oh, I've got this.
By now, you've probably surmised that my friend and I aren't from around here.
What do you freaks want?
To help. Did I not make that perfectly clear?
New enemies are coming to Chicago, and they will endanger your enterprises.
And you're saying you two can help me out?
Actually, there's 3 of us.
Pleasure to meet you.
My name is Malcolm Merlin.
New suit's good, but I think it needs those modifications Cisco mentioned.
It's a poor hero to blame a super suit. Exoskeleton.
Come on, let's do this. I want to get the kinks worked out before our next mission.
What's the rush? I think I'm doing a pretty good job picking up your slack.
We scientists have a name for that phenomenon. It's called beginner's luck.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sparring.
Yeah, he's helping me calibrate the new suit.
Last time y'all decided to spar, you wrecked my cargo bay.
Yeah.
Hey! Don't make me come down here again.
Don't you make me come down here again.
You make me come down here again.
Come down here.
Oh, come down here again. Watch
Hey!
What is going on with them?
You don't have any brothers or sisters, do you?
Nope.
Sibling rivalry. Nothing to be too worried about.
This is why I'm glad I'm an only child.
Oh, Jefferson, I was just catching up on some reading.
The fundamentals of motorcycle repair?
It's a fascinating subject. Of course, I'm also researching the amulet Miss Lance stole from Damien Dark.
You know, you might be a genius when it comes to nuclear physics, but when it comes to lying, you kind of suck at it, bro. You were thinking about her again, weren't you?
I can't help it. Every day, I recover new memories of her. Each one a gift. And then I find myself worrying. What if there's a car accident or a fire, or she could be struck by lightning?
Yeah, I'd be more worried about what happens when Sarah finds out you have a daughter that's a time aberration.
She's not an aberration.
The only reason Lily exists is because you convinced your younger self to pay more attention to your wife and less attention to putting on a condom. You changed history. And one of these days, either Nate or Gideon or anybody reviewing the historical timeline is gonna figure that out.
Not necessarily. According to my calculations, if Lily's impact on history remains small enough, she may be able to go undetected.
Excuse me, but Dr. Hayward's seismograph has detected an aberration.
You were saying?
Who installed the alarm? That'd be me. Kill him.
We got another one?
Yeah, and judging by these readings, it's a major one.
Is there really cause for all this alarm? Perhaps the aberration isn't as large as we think.
The temporal tremors originate from Union Station in Chicago, Illinois, October 17th in the year 1927.
That's fantastic. I mean, I've always wanted to visit the Roaring Twenties, right in the middle of Prohibition.
That means no drinking. That's not good.
Well, actually, under Capone, Chicago was a hotbed of vice. There was illegal drinking, gambling, prostitution.
Well then, let's fire up the tub and get there.
Grab your fedoras. We're going to the 1920s.